why didn't you let me do that the first time? Did I try going against that fight? I don't know. I was too busy waffling. I wasn't really paying as much attention to what I was doing as I should have been, I suppose. Oh, what's that now? Oh, it's getting very bright. What is that random flash that keeps happening anyway? Flash! Ah, new, new. Doon, 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 doon. I really must watch that film again. Are there any Flash Gordon video games? I'm going to have to look into that now, see if I can get one and do a Let's Play of Flash Gordon game. There's a Buck Rogers game on the Mega Drive. It's also at the PC. Oh, that'd be. And there's a sequel as well that seems to have only been on the PC. I don't think I'm close enough to it. Do I have to go along the wall again? This part is climb on a bonus. And I think I can go across again. Yep. Guess I just need to stand right next to it. But yeah, I could do that. The Flash Gordon game, not Flash Gordon, Buck Rogers. Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Buck Rogers, Countdown to Doomsday. My favourite game, was one of my favourite games on Mega Drive, and still is one of my favourite games on Mega Drive. It was one of my favourite, most favouriteest of all favouritists when I was a kid. Since then, I've played others that have also become big favourites, like China Force, for example, which I've always had a very big fondness for. And finally finished, I think I already mentioned that, finally finished Shining Force. I think Shining Force on my iPhone, so I now really want to do Let's Plays of most of the Shining series, which would be a hell of a lot of fun, but with all the stuff that Sega are pulling at the moment with the DMCA claims. It could lead to my channel being pulled down and to have over almost 300 videos now. But what is it, over 280 videos uploaded. I think I have less than that visible, viewable. But yeah, how am I going now? Yeah, I don't want to go losing all the work I've put into all this Let's Play lark, which is a hell of a lot of fun for me. I was talking about this the other day, actually. I don't know how people can sit and watch the television anymore. I try, and I find myself really bored, even if it's something that I'm actually enjoying. I just don't feel like just sitting there doing nothing. I have to be doing something else. So a lot of the time, I write whilst watching things. So I'll have like TV on in the background. But that was how I managed to make the largest chunk of progress in my second novel, actually. I committed to at least 500 words per episode of Magnum PI. And I was really into it, so as I was watching it, I was writing a lot. And I went through what ended up being about a fifth of the book in about three or 4 days because of that. Can I go across there? Let's find out. Pretty sure I can't go up. I think I could go down. Is there any reason for me to go down? Well, I can come onto this thing, so it does appear to be some kind of passage through over there. Yeah. Is there any reason for me to do there? Probably not, but there was another, at least it looked like there's another one of those things. This thing there. There it is. Yeah. Considering I fell down, I think it's kind of obvious it's intending for... Oh, there's a card over there. Get across to it from here. Yes, it looks like I can. I'm going this way. You go that way, I'll go this way we can be alone. Something so we can kiss away. This way only leads to home. I really must find that song. I can never remember what it's called. I keep meaning to check it up, but by the time I get around to checking it, it's kind of gone out of my head. It's like, another one as well, country and western music. I'm not a massive fan of country and western, but there are some that stick with me. Like Dolly Parton's "Love is like a butterfly, as soft and gentle as a sigh. Love is like a butterfly, a pure and gentle thing." Mum to download that as well. Oh no, come on. Oh, don't, no. Oh. Right, there's a wall there. Let me climb this. Yay, there we go. So what should I have for my dinner anyway? Let me think. I have chicken, I have more fishy stuff. I have pasta, I have rice. Potatoes. What do you think I should have, Cat? I have vegetables, I have eggs. I could have an omelette. I could have a cheese omelette. And chips. What's that? Oh yeah, that was that thing you got from omelette. That's right. Is there anything else down there? It's a nice mist effect. Is it a mist effect? Yeah, mist. Well, like particulate matter anyway. I do like that effect. I know it's probably just a flat image, but it works. It's nice. I like it. Looking back at old games sometimes, especially stuff like this, and you look at them and you think, wow, they managed to get these great effects with virtually nothing. Nothing comparative to what we have now at the very least. And it makes you wonder, what happened to the creativity? What happened to the ingenuity? A lot of it now is just like, let's just, go big budget at it and use fancy effects instead of making things that look good. It seems to be all about showing off, look how amazing this is, rather than making it good. Unfortunate shift. There's far too much emphasis these days on graphics, which I find especially amusing considering this console generation is almost 10 years old now. The consoles themselves are extremely outdated. Even before they were released, they were using outdated technology, and yet it's primarily console gamers that are going on about graphical fidelity, pointing to these great console games and saying about how they're the best games you can get and have the best graphics, and they quite blatantly don't. Yet people see them and they have this blinkered. I have conversations with some people and they talk about how great they are, and I look at them and think, what? Seriously, what is all the fuss? Uncharted being a classic example of that. I really don't understand why people are making such a big deal out of those games. I mean, yeah, they look good, but it's about as far as I go, to be perfectly honest. They're all right, nothing spectacular. Seem far better. Enough about that. Incidentally, I'm not one of those console sort of people. I mean, I'm playing on my PlayStation 2 right now and complimenting how good it looks, and my phone just made weird noises at me. Can I open this? Dude, go Scree. Yeah, I'm not one of those lol console sort of people. I just don't. It's the mindset of being like, this is, we want the best we can get, and then you stick with the console, come up with excuses for why you should only have consoles, like the price, for example. It just baffles me. I like to have the variety. I'm also not a big fan of exclusive titles. Not the massive emphasis that people now put on them. All it does is lead to divisiveness. That's green, isn't it? Do they like just hibernate in chairs?
Only the innocent, the brave, and the lunatic would dare to rouse Queen Malakel from her rest. Which have I here? Who are you?
Your pardon, lady. I am but a humble envoy of Lord Abaddon.
Yeah.
I seek your majesty's guidance in a very delicate matter.
Don't think she believes you, Scree.
Must firstly plea for your intervention. King Iblis has subjugated a companion of mine, a hybrid much prized by my master. A transgression which could prove dangerous to all of us.
I'm gonna have one of my mince pies.
It is also my grave duty, I feel, to speak boldly, to warn you that your husband suspects your majesty of treachery toward him.
You are lying.
Majesty, it's true. He was in disguise, keen to test our loyalties, said he could reach the ear of the queen if we...
Oh, that. No, of course he suspects me. He is right to. Leaving his impregnable hall of gods to hunt for plotters is his favorite pastime.
Well, it is also true that he has recklessly captured a hybrid.
Doubtless he has. Advice now. While in Volca, you should aspire to emulate the strength of the Jinn, and not our talent for deceit. Why do you lie?